neck.
Biggest terror threat in this country is white men, most of them radicalized to the right.
I thought he should have punched him in the face. I said, even if you lost, he insulted your wife.
Yes.
He came down the escalator and called Mexicans rapists and murderers. He said, well, what do you think I should have done? I said, I think you should have punched him in the face and then gotten out of the race. You would have been a hero.
I'd like to punch him in the face.
So Jerry Seinfeld's getting protested for being a Zionist. But people are saying this. This is a Rabbi Popko. If I told you 3 years ago that Jerry Seinfeld's shows would be targeted on the streets of Chicago because he is Jewish, you would not believe me that America could plunge into such depth of medieval anti-Semitism.
I don't believe you now.
I don't believe you because he's not being targeted because he's Jewish. That's not what's happening. There's lots of Jewish comedians who aren't being, a lot of Jews aren't being targeted because they're not Zionists. They're targeting Zionists. But
my friend Dave Smith is Jewish.
Yeah,
he's not Zionist.
Dave Smith is Jewish. He's not being targeted. It's because he's not a Zionist. Okay, let's watch. And so they're saying free Palestine outside. So he's in Aurora, which is just outside of Chicago. He's doing a show at a theater in Aurora. And that's the protest. Doesn't seem to be particularly big or effective.
Or funny.
With this BS self-victimization, will it ever end? Because that's what this is. That's you're not a victim.
There's the woke right there. Rabbi Popko, you're the woke right, stupid.
Yeah. So will this BS self-victimization ever end? Nobody was protesting Jerry Seinfeld because he's a Jew. They were protesting him because he's a vocal supporter of Israel's destruction of Gaza. Same deceitful mindset that says you're a racist misogynist if you oppose Kamala. There are people who I know who still say to me, all those people voted for Trump because they hate black women? Oh, my God. Can you
Yeah, people are my mother was anti-abortion because she wants to control women's bodies. That's a moron feminist thing in New York. No, they think it's murder. Stop straw manning your opponents. Whatever.
Anyway, so here, there's a little bit more.
Can you sign one, please?
So here's Jerry Seinfeld, and the cops are letting him get to his car. This isn't from Chicago. I've seen this before. And someone asks him about Palestine. Let's watch.
Seinfeld, free Palestine! You support the genocide of babies in Gaza! Free
Only
Palestine! Free Palestine! Fuck you, Jerry Seinfeld! You support the genocide of Palestinian children! You rabid fucking dog! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! I know, but children in Gaza.
So that's why Jerry's being protested, because he laughs at a genocide and he supports it. He laughs at it, and
the show Seinfeld showed him going to jail at the end, and it was made this point that he deserved to go to jail. That's why they made that. They were awful people, and that's why they went to jail at the end of the show, because they don't have any sympathy. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember, but
yeah, the Good Samaritan law. They made fun of a guy getting robbed, and the whole idea was they all belonged in prison, which was very, very funny. And people didn't like it because they didn't have an LA adventure. But his show is about nothing. He doesn't care. He's made that. Does Larry David get this? I wonder.
I don't think Larry David does a tour, and I wonder what his position is on this, Larry David, because he's.
Yeah, does he?
I bet he tries to both sides it.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like most people in Hollywood are now trying to both sides it. Remember when who's Tim Robbins' wife? Susan Sarandon. Susan Sarandon got kicked out of her agency because she stood up for Palestine. Now, a lot of people are standing up for Palestine. Too many of them, so you can't kick them all. So now it's weird. Javier Bardem, lots of A-listers are standing up.
Credit is due to her for having principles, right?
Yeah,
same with Tim Robbins, who admitted that he was wrong about COVID.
Yeah, they're two very decent people. It seems like Susan Sarandon and Tim Robbins, very decent people, even though they're no longer together. It breaks my heart.
Never heard of them at Epstein Island either, but there's still time, I guess.
If Susan and Tim Robbins can't stay together, what's forever for? You ever hear that song, Kurt?
No.
That's a real song. It was a hit.
Really? When did it come out?
Probably late 70s.
The real song.
So they predicted the divorce. They predicted the split.
They said if Tim and Susan can stay together, what's forever for?
They're ahead of its time.
Okay, that's it for today. Kurt, everybody go to
what a day.
kurtmetzgercomedy.com and see his upcoming dates. He's got upcoming
Yeah.
dates. Oh, I got to do
February
this?
What happened? Yo, Arlington, Virginia, February 6th and 7th, Arlington Draft House. That's a good club. I like that club. February 27th, New Orleans, LA, the Holland Wolf. February 28th, Lafayette, Louisiana. March 27th, I'm back at Soul Joel's.
All right, fantastic. Go get him.
All right, later, guys.
All right, bye, buddy. All right, so I have to do one thing.
You can show Steph right now as he's getting into character and moving the mic away from his
Can't we take
voice.
the one that I already did and just insert it?
Move that mic, please, sir.
Right.
Batman is a libertarian who dresses up in military. Oh, I read that one. Okay, thank you so much, Amy. Thank you very much. Venice Beach. I'm no bootlicker.
TP USA Mossad.
Jimmy, do me a favor. Move the mic. Oh. I forget. That'd have been uncomfortable. I'm no bootlicker. Okay, you didn't tell me they were American flag boots. Venice Beach. Funny. I understand that some are very passionate about immigration, but giving up your civil liberties, your constitutional rights, solve it is never the answer, Jess. Wrong. The Joker was right. Screw the billionaire. Oh. Where's Rob Van Winkle when we need him most? Ice, ice, baby. This roofer days get the illegal immigrants out. Unvax guy is pro-ice. Go get him, boys. Oh, unvaccinated guy. You
Shut
know
up.
what? Unvaccinated. Right? What did you just do?
Shut up.
Unvaccinated guy, you pro-ice, ice. I don't believe it. I don't believe you're pro people that want to just roam the streets and bully people and gun them down when they don't obey. I can't believe that that's where you're at. They could easily just go into industries, arrest the CEOs, and this shit would be over. Why don't they do that? Because it doesn't cause enough chaos on the streets between regular people. They want us to kill each other. Do you think we will have an election? Yes, Cadmus, absolutely. Why is NRA so quiet, not defending Alex's right? Hussein. Oh, interesting question. Zio Mafia want you disarmed. 2A is not a second-class right. Deal with it. Daniel. Wake up. All ICE IDF attacks are false flags. They are building a regional detention network in Minnesota. Bonus GOP can convince conservatives to give up control of their guns. Ask fake or real first. Brad. Thank you for that one.
Okay.
Afix, thank you. Back to Jim.
Are we going to do this? So I just want to real quick make a little bit of a left turn here, and I want to see what is Kalshi, who's a sponsor of our show. You know how you can go and you can what do they call? They're not bets. They can make a trade. Well, now you can make a trade on who. Look at this. Who will be the headliner at Turning Point USA's All-American Pro Football Championship halftime? So you know what happened, right? The NFL hired a Puerto Rican who's super famous, the most famous downloaded guy on Spotify, I guess, and he's going to do the halftime show because he's super popular. And a lot of people didn't like that they were having a Puerto Rican because they don't know that Puerto Rico is part of the United States. But anyway, so TPUSA is going to have their own halftime show, and now they're taking not bets, what are they called? Trades. You can trade on, figure out who it's going to be. Is it going to be Kid Rock? Is it going to be Jason? I don't know who that guy is. I don't know who any of those guys. Oh, Blake Shelton. I think I know who that is. So you can go over there and you can make a trade. They 53% say they think it's going to be Kid Rock. You go over there, make a trade, and you can make money. That's how, I don't know. And that's how people do it over at Kalshi. Now let's get back to what we were talking about.
That is great. That is great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's my turn. Okay, it is. Okay, I'm just enjoying your comments as we sit here awaiting. And will you put that camera 4 on for? No, don't camera 4. No camera 4. Yeah, she has to put it ready to make it happen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. All right, here we go. Whoopi Goldberg told the truth and they censored her for it. When? I gotta look for that. Are you on Upscroll, Jimmy? Interview the founder. Hussein, I think that is a great idea. Camera 4 beside me. I think that is a great, one moment. Almost ready. Boom, it's ready. I think that I like that idea. We will talk about that at the production meeting. Big screen camera 4. Yeah, they're making the way out of the room. Yes, do not let her out. Let's stay in. Yeah, she got out. Oh my gosh. I've never had a dog escape before. This is the second time. Is it the second time? It's the second time. U.S. government to Americans, you can't bring a firearm to a protest. U.S. government to Israelis, free automatic rifles with armor-piercing rounds. Bam. Cadmus, thank you. IDF has been training our police force since the 90s. I believe Jimmy did a past skit about Israel weapons and techno expo with vendors claiming their products as live tested. That's a good share. Thank you so much, Sir Cramptonian. I love VA nurses, Thomas Gray. Looking, Jim, thank you very much. Message received. Will you ask Kurt to spell Orem? He mentioned it in the derp. It's the death becomes her gold juice. Taryn Manning talked about it. Thanks. I didn't get to it. I prefer to ferment my own kimchi, ferment or buy it at a local health store or buy it from a local vendor at the farmer's market. Sir Cramptonian, I'm watching you can come back to stuff. I'm watching a series with my mom. Did you ever watch the Pachenko series? And one of the lead characters, she makes the best kimchi. Thank you, Giraffe Rider. Don't interfere with cops trying to do their jobs. It's pretty simple. That's always been common sense. Nat K. If you see someone being mistreated, potentially brutalized by the police, the person is unarmed and vulnerable, you're not going to interfere? This is my Kerp Appreciation Super Chat. A Justin, thank you. Why the name calling ad hominems, Kurt? Who hurt you? Everybody was hurt, B-Basket. They've all been hurt. And it is, you get that we're comics here, right? So this is how we roll. I know it's not how people roll in the professional world, certainly not in education. This is how we roll. Names will fly. This is another super chat appreciating Kerp. I love it. 5 Harpy, got it. Piss, but guess it's rain. Thank you, got it. Jimmy, I'm pro 2A and I don't agree with the law, but if he was carrying his ID, he wasn't legally carrying according to the Minnesota state law. McIlhany's doom. People seem to have a different point of view than you do. RB Ham, thank you. T-Bone, Kurt is 1,000% right. You can't do that math. About them wanting civil war, T-Bone. Yeah, they want civil war. They don't want class war. Class war is what they're doing to us. What we're seeing right now is class war. This is what they're doing. It's class war. While we're arguing with bots and paid trolls about the obviously unjustified shooting, the USS Abraham Lincoln Strike Group is headed for Iran. Katism. How do we know Preddy wasn't carrying an ID? Because the government official said so? Sounds convenient to their narrative. If no ID or criminal record, how did that figure out who he was so fast? All right, I read that one already. That was from Katism. Keck Onyx, thank you very much. Add the chapter Doomsday Predictions from the Creature from Jekyll Island to Jimmy's book reading. Add the chapter Doomsday Predictions from the Creature from Jekyll Island to Jimmy's book reading club. Fienish 8 YouTube. Thank you, Fienish. Triple, they read the CIA Mossad script, same as they did with Butler, and now video is showing it didn't go as planned. Carrying 2 magazines with a handgun is fairly standard, one in the gun and a backup. Many holsters are designed for that. Gnome is really spinning it to make Pretty sound like a nut. She's pure evil. A kid at heart. It's more show than you realize. These are all false flags, staged and faked to get red ants fighting black ants. And the goal is class warfare. All right, Kid at Heart, thank you. Read that one. Richard Casper, thank you very much. Keck Onyx, thank you very much. Piss but to guess it's rain, thank you, amigo. Sorry, I'm sure you already said it, but how do I sign up for the book club? And I told you, I mentioned it earlier, and I'll say it again, fake name. Go to jimmydore.com, sign up to become a subscriber to our show, a supporter. $10 a month, you get the whole live streams in their entirety, and they're usually uploaded, like tonight, they'll be uploaded by 10 p.m. in a couple hours. And for $5 a month, you can get the audio of the live streams, and that's how you join the book club. It's for our premium streaming members. But Triple, thank you. I read that one already. That's right. Okay. Dob there, thank you very much. Just want world peace. Can you invite Dr. Oz on to talk about the $3 billion in Medicare fraud they just found in California related to hospice fraud? Oh, it's so depressing. Goo81, thank you very much. User, okay. That would be like they would have 5 rental properties and as an investment, not BlackRock, who doesn't raise my rent every week. That's right, Goo81, thank you. Google Scott Bessent is worth $600 million, over $600 million. He also is married to a man. That's neat. And they have purchased 2 children via surrogacy. Goo81, grazie. Giraffe Rider, grazie. Batman was a capitalist billionaire who beat up revolutionaries and anarchists. Pentovin. I loved Batman when I was a kid. And was it not Batgirl? Was there, no. It's the time for a third party talk about Jill Stein for Prez. Thank you, Piss. All right, let's see anything else here. Increased blood pressure. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. And I guess I just want to speak to your humanity and remind you when you see somebody shot that they're a victim. When you see that they're shot, they're a victim. And we're a violent society. And all this violence, these people are supposed to be protecting citizens, not attacking citizens. Resist much, obey little. All right, go do something nice for somebody. We kind of need it.